Boom shakalaka. Wouldn't you love to buy Bitcoin at $30,000 right now? I know. I would too. Well, right now there's a lot of confusion going on in the market. People are scared. The sky is falling. They don't know if the price is going up or price is going down. While there are some indicators suggesting a possible bottom, there are also some other suggesting that, hey, the floor could fall out beneath us and things could get a lot worse. So I thought, let's take a look back a year ago today and see if we can glean some important lessons from other times of people just being unsure of which direction Bitcoin is going. You definitely want to check this out. Boom shakalaka, two extremely urgent cautions and one divergence you need to know about. Stay tuned. What's up everyone, Randall here from Crypto Love. Today's video, a lot of very interesting charts for Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies, including some cautions you need to know about and a divergence you should not sleep without seeing. Before we get into things, guys, make sure to like, subscribe, click the notification bell. Come join us on Twitter at @Crypto Push that like button. Now today, fear and greed 56. I would say we're going sideways for the past month in terms of fear and greed, but down from yesterday at 60. You know what else is down? The overall market is down 4%. It seems like that little pump yesterday was not sustainable. Bitcoin at 33.22, Ethereum at 19.32, BNB at 2.48, XRP 72 cents, Cardano 33 cents, Solana $28, Dogecoin 6 cents, and Polygon 80 cents. And if you want to harness the power of AI to ask it any questions about cryptocurrency specifically, like for instance, what's the most undervalued coin today? Turns out you can do that with Token Metrics GPT. And the answer today would be, according to Token Metrics, the most undervalued coin today is ArbDoge AI. It has a valuation grade at 98.5%, indicating that it's highly undervalued. The current price of the coin is whatever that is, and its market cap is $18 million. So there is a free trial to Token Metrics down in the description. Now, Bitcoin continuing range bound between 30,000 and 31.5. Was hoping yesterday's breakout would keep it above there, but it appears not, just continuing in a sideways fashion. Now, a couple warnings that you should know about. Caution is advised in risk assets, as DXY, which is the US dollar index, is the most oversold on the daily since December of 2020. Do you even remember back then? If we take a look at this oversold value, hasn't been this bad since the very end of 2020. Do not think that Tony the Bull does not think it is bottomed, but a dead cat bounce is due potentially. So keep an eye out for that. Maybe not go 100x long on risk on assets just yet. Another caution for people using Huobi Exchange. Now, this may not be very many people, but those people who are using it should exercise some caution. Huobi BCC collateral starting to look dangerously low and in danger of a bank run. Systems monitor collateral exchanges with 24/7 DM coverage. Risk limit got hit for Huobi last week. If we take a look at Huobi, the decrease of amount of Bitcoin on exchanges compared with all exchanges, you can see there is a huge gap. Careful if you have assets there. You may want to pull them out, even though that is inciting a bank run. So I don't know what the answer is, but protect yourself. Now, on to some other things for those of you invested in Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, all those other fun areas. Fingers crossed, waiting for the next Bitcoin move. We can see that Bitcoin, very similar right now to what we saw post bottoms. Now you can see the bottoms right here with the lines on the chart. We have a cross happening right here. As you can see, we are very, very close to the bottom for Bitcoin. As a matter of fact, with Bitcoin crossing the 50-week moving average, historically has had insane gains, 65,000%, 13,000%, 2,200%. Now, if you have the same 20% decrease, or no, 1/5, I don't know how you'd say that. But anyways, same divided by 5 decrease, we would just be in for a 4x from that $15,000 low. Maybe that's not the low, maybe that's $20,000. So let's say $80,000 based on the same decrease. But either way, 80,000 is still higher than 30,000. As a matter of fact, the first cross in 3 years of the monthly MACD just crossed. Looking to the left, we've never entered phase one of a bull market without a MACD cross. We can see here 400%, 600%. How much this time? Let's hope it's increasing, maybe 800% this time. That would be pretty awesome. because there is a huge underlying divergence. Divergences are when two metrics go in opposite directions. If we take a look right here, this is a very interesting divergence. This divergence potentially giving an opportunity. Bitcoin has been flat for the last 4 weeks, as can be seen on this bottom chart down here. Riot, a Bitcoin miner, is up 100% in the last 4 weeks. Either Bitcoin rises or Riot falls back down to meet Bitcoin, or they meet in the middle. That's right. So either Riot was extremely undervalued here, or Bitcoin is extremely undervalued now. You make up your own decision, because Bitcoin is headed for some higher times. The next fib level for Bitcoin is $37,000, which would be a 20% increase from where we are right now. Bitcoin has been following these extension targets perfectly when measuring from the FTX collapse zone right here. You can see found resistance to the 1.272, the 0.618, the 2.618. Well, the next to 3.618 would be $37,000 for Bitcoin. And if you don't believe that, how about the golden ratio multiplier? Patiently waiting for inevitable targets of Bitcoin golden ratio multiplier. It's only a matter of time. The first target here, which has been hit in every previous cycle for mid-cycle tops, the first target is 36,715, which is coincidentally very close to $37,000. And the second target would be $45,000. And these are only the first two stops for this cycle. Where could we be heading this cycle? Well, things could potentially break much, much higher, considering if each of the institutions that applied for a Bitcoin spot ETF were to just put 5% of assets under management into Bitcoin, that would be a $315,000 Bitcoin as calculated by Willy Woo. And that's not considering people FOMOing in. So taking a look at where we are, well, we've broken out of the downtrend and we haven't even hit the mid-cycle top line yet. You can see here, broken out of the downtrend, mid-cycle top, close to that $45,000 level before continuing on, potentially to the hundreds of thousands of dollars. So that's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, push that like button. I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace. There you have it. Pretty interesting episode, wasn't it? People were just as undecided back then as they are right now. We had pretty much a similar situation where Bitcoin was in a bit of a sideways trend, just like we're in right now. And guess what? Everything turned out just dandy. So maybe we'll all just not be as scared as we were. But that's all for this episode. If you did enjoy it, like the video, come join us on Twitter through CryptoLove, and subscribe to the channel. And YouTube also says you should check out that video right there. So go take a look. I'll catch you later. Have a good one. Love you. Peace.
If you don't think Bitcoin's going to $1 million a coin and then $10 million a coin, you're already a loser.
From now on, if you don't own Bitcoin, you're a moron.